Welcome to the FourC Fitness Show, starring Michelle and Lisa Cass, live from Skinny Man 31 Studios in the heart of Times Square, New York.
One step closer, I'm feeling fine.
And now, here are your hosts, Michelle and Lisa Cass.
Hey everyone. Hi everybody. Welcome. Today is Tuesday, October 1st. Woohoo! Yay! It is episode 12 of the FourC Fitness Show. And today is our fall fitness themed show. Look at this. We're in the pumpkin patch. Do you love our set?
I love it.
I
think we should always have a set.
We have fall foliage. We have glittery pumpkins.
Lacy
pumpkins. It's very girly, but it's us.
I love it.
Yeah. I can't believe Christina randomly had leaves and lights. Yeah. So here we are. Welcome to the fall show. Happy October.
Happy October.
It's a new season, new starts, new beginnings. It's time to try something exciting and interesting and change it up because it's the fall.
It's the fall. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
For those of you joining us for the first time, I'm Lisa, and Michelle introduced the show.
Hi, guys.
We started our journey back in 2008 when we auditioned for The Biggest Loser, but we didn't make it on the show, but that's okay.
It's okay.
I say this every time. I wonder if our viewers who watch all the time are like, we know. Fast forward.
I know, but this is for our new viewers.
This is for our new viewers. Michelle and I lost 235 pounds combined.
Yes.
And that was after we didn't make it onto The Biggest Loser. So if you follow along with us,
anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
That's our goal, to help you guys out. So we want to thank everyone who's been tuning in for the positive response we've gotten. We're trying our best to bring you guys all the great stuff you want to hear, spread the word, share our journey, tips, exciting things that are happening in the world of health and fitness. We had a great guest last week. We had Dasha Libin and we had Janelle in the studio, all from kettlebell kickboxing. So we've been on our kettlebell kick, which is awesome. So we want to bring you guys exactly what it is that you need, inspiration, whatever it is. Don't be shy. Reach out to us.
Shout it out.
And thanks for supporting us and helping to spread the word.
Always. Speaking of kettlebell kickboxing, did you get your kettlebell?
Noteworthy news time.
Michelle got her kettlebell.
I got my kettlebell. And Dasha was right. The workout was to carry it home.
Yeah. She, after the show last week, we went over to Modell's.
Gotta go to Mo's.
Michelle's like, oh, they don't have a 10-pound. I guess I'm just going to do the 15 since Janelle doesn't allow us to do the 10 pounds in class.
And I do 20 pounds in class anyway.
Yeah. So. But then
all the way. Swing, not for every exercise.
All the way from 42nd Street back to Astoria, the kettlebell in the bag.
That was great. It was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
It was worth it. I should grab another one, but give myself a little rest from that.
And they have a 60-day challenge.
Yes.
Happening that goes along with the body series.
Yeah, so Dasha emailed everyone today, and everyone at Kettlebell Kickboxing, the whole team. The 60-day challenge begins whenever you're ready. The first 50 people who enter the 60-day challenge, which is basically the body series, you get, if you send in your before and after photos and you social media it up, you get a free kettlebell tank. And it actually says one size does not fit all. You get to choose your color.
Oh,
it's
that's
really
so
cool.
Cute.
Yeah, it was inspired after the pink tanks that we all had.
Love those.
From the run.
They have great tanks.
Yeah, Dasha designed some really cool ones. So you don't need to go to kettlebell class to do it. The point is that you can follow along at home with the kettlebell discs.
Yeah, pick up the body series.
Oh my gosh, I had so much fun this morning.
It looks amazing. I'm so jealous.
I don't remember the last time I was excited to wake up at 6 a.m. and do exercise, so I'm pumped for the 60-day challenge to help hold me accountable. If this is something you're interested in doing, email us, fourcfitness@gmail.com. We will forward you the email, this exact email from Dasha and Kettlebell Kickboxing. It has all the details, how you can enter, what you need to do, and basically what it entails. You get a whole support system. And as Dasha says, you only have one body and one life. Enjoy it.
You should really check out the before and afters on the Kettlebell Kickboxing site. They're really just phenomenal.
Yeah, it's really great.
The results that people have seen from that.
I have to say, last week I just did the KB 101, the beginner DVD, just to go through the motions and review, and I was so sore. Coupled with Janelle's class the next night, so amazing. But
no, we love that workout. Kettlebell Kickboxing.
Check it out.
Do it.
So that's, the first bit of news. And
we're doing a lot of challenges this month.
We're doing the 21-day sugar detox with Joanne Romanelli from Getting Real Health. Joanne sends a daily email, which is amazing. So much support. It was such a great deal. Like, if you're ever interested in doing something like this again, I recommend it because she digs so much deeper than just the actual detox. She is talking about getting to the emotional root of why you cheat, why you eat
Love
sugar.
sugar.
Yeah, and why that's your go-to.
Yeah, her emails are they're very supportive.
She gives great recipes,
Motivational.
how to add more vegetables into your diet. There's a whole meal plan where you, like a journal, where you journal how you feel before you eat and then how you feel after you eat. So you can really pinpoint like where your issues might be. So if you feel like you do have an issue with an attachment to food or unhealthy relationships with food, even Dasha talks about that in the Kettlebell book.
Yes.
The sugar detox might be something for you. This week is kind of just identifying those triggers. Next week gets a little bit more into meal planning and fun recipes. And then the third week is the actual detox. I personally don't really have sugar and didn't cheat and have any sugar this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of already sugar detoxing, but this is kind of just a great way to follow along and let you guys know what it's all about and to hold us accountable.
Absolutely.
It's all about accountability.
Accountability.
It's all about it.
Speaking of accountability, I have a lot of work to do on our website.
Speaking of, I actually spoke to Nuno today. I'll give you the update on that later.
I guess I'm in trouble. But the website
No, not at all. He's excited.
cool is going to be out this month, hopefully within the next 2 weeks.
We actually might be able to meet with him possibly on Sunday and go live.
Wow.
Or the week after.
That would be phenomenal. You guys are going to love the website. We can't wait to share it with
It's going to
you.
be so much easier to watch the show, too. The
And,
YouTube channel is up.
Love that YouTube channel. So easy.
So we just want to make a note about Ustream and how it gave us a little bit of issue last week. We apologize that we had to post the video in 3 parts. But thanks to the geniuses at YouTube and the YouTube editor,
And Michelle Cast.
I was able to string the 3 parts together to make one video rather than having to watch it in 3 parts. It's a little choppy, but the full
You get the
podcast
effect.
is available on iTunes. We want to remind you guys it's free on iTunes.
Free on iTunes. Straight through. You don't
Straight
miss a
through,
beat.
You don't miss a thing. Clear
Totally
audio.
free.
And we have Sean here now. Hey, Sean.
Hey, Sean.
And he's actually going to be sticking around on Tuesday nights now, so he'll be able. Everything will be perfect, we promise. So bear with us. But thank you to YouTube editor for helping us to work that out.
And thank you, Michelle, for always organizing everything so nicely. Our next guest is going to be Janine Andre Burns, the nutritionist from Lexington ENT. And she's going to be here October 29th to do a show on diabetes. So anything that you feel like you need to know, if you're pre-diabetic, if you're diabetic, if you're not, and you're interested in just knowing how the body functions. And she's got so much information on being a nutritionist and how to work through some of those dietary issues. So join us then as well.
And we're also hoping that we can pull it together enough to do possibly a breast cancer awareness show. It's October. It's
Yes,
Breast
we'd
Cancer
really
Awareness
love to
Month.
do that.
So everyone get your pink ready, and along with fall and fun, it's also a really important month for women. And we're going to do our research on exercise and diet and how that can help with
I
prevention.
hope to bring you a show between now and the end of the month.
Between now and Janine's show, yeah, definitely. Cool. So we talked about the Kettlebell Body Series DVDs and our exercise excitement. We're here now. The 60-day challenge, like I said, it has begun. I got up at 6 a.m. today. That's one of my biggest challenges. And now that I am in the 60-day challenge, I don't have an excuse. When I want to hit the snooze bar, I know that I'm a part of this group, this community. These people are supporting me to do it, and I have someone and something to answer to. So this is my huge exercise excitement. I felt great today. It was really just a way to get my workout in, and just, it was a different person this morning.
Yeah, it was a lot of rave reviews. I obviously can't do the workout yet, but loved watching the DVD.
It's not repetitive at all, which is one of my biggest call outs for the Insanity and T25 workouts.
Yeah, and we've done a lot of workouts, which, and not to say that there's anything wrong with a male instructor, but sometimes you just want to,
a woman who
switch
gets
it up. A woman who gets it.
Yeah.
Dasha really formulates the program and the actual workouts to your body so that you're not going to hurt yourself. It's not about hitting it hard and pushing it and, who cares? No pain, no gain. She really makes sure that everything is done safely but to change your body at the same time.
There was active rest in there. She reminds you when to drink water, which I totally needed. I think I drank like 4 to 6 glasses of water this morning.
In like a 45-minute period.
Yeah, it was really great. We did those cat squats she talked about. I felt the burn in the inner thigh. She was absolutely right about that. She gives great cues. There's other girls in the class that you can follow. She gives you options. So total exercise excitement over that.
Yay. And so if you missed Shrinking Jeans for September,
Yes.
we have a Shrinking Jeans from October I'll talk about
After the Tabata.
After the Tabata, yeah. But we came upon another woman who has a similar journey as us. She actually calls her blog From Fat to Fit Chick.
She lost 200 pounds since 2008 also.
All by herself, yeah.
All by herself.
So she's phenomenal, and she put out an October wall sit challenge, which the Shrinking Jeans for September was an amazing butt challenge. So you can check out her October wall sit challenge
If you missed
September's Shrinking Jeans challenge.
Very
so we'll
cool.
post that on the website as well. All right.
Hit list.
Hooray. One of my favorite segments.
What we were listening to the music choice over the weekend, and this song came on. We decided it would be great.
We listened to that music choice
choice there on that cable.
Put on that channel.
What's
Could you
that
put on that music channel? Put on some music.
What's that hit list?
Isn't there a channel on the TV? On that Time Warner?
That was us. It's also available on that Cablevision and that RCN and whatever network you're on, Comcast. Anyway,
there's a really great song.
it's just a popular song. It's called "This Is What It Feels Like" by Armin van Buuren and Trevor Guthrie. Sean's back, guys.
Yay!
My heart, be still my
No more
heart.
iPhones at the microphone.
This is it. It's a really good song because it goes up and down. So this would be a good interval song. Yeah. Here we go.
We'll talk about intervals in a little bit too.
We get the burn here. This is really where you could push it in the workout. Yeah. So check it out. See if it gets you going. Anything it
Add that
takes.
to your playlist.
Yeah, anything it takes to get you moving and sweating and excited.
Surefire win on this song.
Oh, it's a win.
It's a
It
winner.
reminds me of Carla's spin classes.
Don't make me cry.
I know. If you're listening, Carla. Our spinning guru.
Yay.
Lisa, what's on the magazine rack?
So I found this amazing article in Fitness Magazine called "The New Way to Lose."
It was actually the first article she opened to.
It was. You know why? I think because it has a pretty green page. I don't know if anybody can see me flapping it around over here.
Yeah, you can see it.
But it has a pretty green page. And it's by Nicole Urio-Jurek. And basically, they tested a group of women who did different things for 6 weeks.
They were in a slump, right?
They were in a slump.
Yeah.
So this is it. This is what our show is all about. It's about finding new ways to improve your fitness, improve your weight loss, and it could be the littlest thing that you could change. So here are some strategies that these, couple of women did. So the first one was to incorporate interval training. We've talked about interval training a million times. So what it is high intensity workout and then a short period of rest. If you can work that in, the Tabata is a form of interval training. Mm-hmm. You can do running as interval training. You do like a sprint, which is what this tester did. She was a runner, so she would sprint and then she would slow down, and she was a long distance runner and actually improved her time in the end. Anyway, she lost incorporating interval training. She lost 5 pounds, 6 weeks.
That's awesome.
Just putting that in.
That's healthy.
That's healthy. Another strategy, give up alcohol. Now, the tester in the article, we know Sean.
Sean turns around with 3 cans of PBR.
Sean, you don't need to lose 5 pounds anyway.
Sean's fit.
Sean's
He's
great.
6 foot tall.
So the tester had a little bit of a hard time not giving up the alcohol, but dealing with her cravings for something else in between. So she thought it was going to help her with her munchies situation, but she wound up, attacking a tray of cookies at one point.
She was at events for work, right?
Yeah, she did a lot of networking events. So she would have seltzer, but then she would, be eating at the same time. She lost 3 pounds in 6 weeks. So if you can control your eating at the same time of giving up the alcohol, then that might be successful for you.
Sometimes I feel like seltzer, the bubbles in it, do actually make me hungry. So that kind of makes sense. I'm not sure if that's legit, but
Interesting.
because Dasha says no seltzer, right?
Yeah, she
must
said
be
no
a
soda
reason
water
why.
in the nutrition book.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
The next strategy is beat stress like a guy. So they say that women, when they're stressed out, they go for food, which that actually happened to me today. Totally stressing out at work, and I was about to rummage anywhere I could to find chocolate.
And then she had me in the back of her mind.
I did. I was like, I can't do this. I'm going on the show today. I'm going to talk about this on the show.
Oh, plus last night she had a piece of chocolate, which is allowed. But I was like, we just started the sugar
I was
detox.
like, "I'm just
Did
gonna
you
start
get
this."
home from physical therapy and need a reward?
I did.
She was like, maybe.
So to beat that stress, they say in the article for 5 or 10 minutes, just like go do something physical. You know, walk around the office, go find a stairwell to go up and down. Run in place. Or, you know, if you're home, you know, just move instead of going for something to eat. Sort of evaluate why you're looking to eat that junk food, which is probably maybe associated to stress. And the tester lost 9 pounds in 6 weeks just from not eating based on her stress.
That's amazing.
Which I'll do that. Hey, I started today.
That's great. What did you do instead of having the chocolate?
I had a cup of tea that was decaffeinated that was sweet. It was a passion tazo.
Oh, right. That's right. You told me.
Yeah, I couldn't necessarily, you know, run around the floor because I was too busy, although I was running around anyway. The next strategy is to treat yourself daily, but not with food. So basically, do something for yourself. And the tester had said, you know, I ran out of money real quick because I was like, oh, I'll have a manicure and a pedicure. Oh, and I'll go to the spa. But really, it was more about, you know, what can you do for yourself to make you feel good? So when she went out for date night with her husband, she put on heels instead of flats. You know, she did her hair nicer or did her makeup or whatnot and kind of put herself more together. So she lost 4.5 pounds by treating herself daily, but not with food.
Joanne speaks about non-food rewards in the detox, the sugar detox.
Because we all associate celebration with food a lot. I mean, I know that
it's in
our culture,
yeah.
you know, Italians, we do that with celebration. Oh, I'm gonna have a big meal.
Yeah.
And the last strategy was to focus on fiber. So the tester had to take in 25 grams of fiber a day. Yowza.
Yikes, my tummy would not be okay.
She leveled out and she lost 7 pounds.
Did she have challenges with that?
Yeah, she had a hard time actually getting to the 25 grams a day. And then when she figured out how to do it, she was actually exceeding the 25 grams a day.
How much did she lose?
7 pounds.
Oh, that's great.
So the biggest losers were the focus on fiber and the beating stress like a guy.
Really cool.
Yeah.
So this is in the...
this is in...
What month is this, October?
October's
Fitness
with
magazine.
this girl in this pink bikini.
We subscribe to fitness, obviously, but we're expecting self and health, so we'll be bringing more. We got to get the guy magazines in here, too.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. Cool. Thanks, Lee.
Sure.
So the book of the week is a book that I actually posted on the FourC Facebook page the end of last week. I have not had a chance to read this book yet, but I think it's really important to talk about, and I think everyone should check it out. It's called The Shift. It's by Tori Johnson. If you watch Good Morning America, you may have seen her Deals and Steals segment. And I've noticed as well, because we've been watching GMA for the past 2 years every morning, that she definitely shrunk.
Yeah, she lost a lot of weight.
And what had happened was a lot of her viewers were noticing that she was transforming, and they started asking her, what did you do? Like, what is your secret? And at first she wasn't sure she'd be comfortable talking about her weight and her transformation. But when everyone started asking her, she was like, I have to share. Like, people need to know that this is a part of me as well, and that this is something that's doable, kind of like what we do.
Yeah.
Really cool.
That's great.
So before that, she had shifted from being an employee to an entrepreneur. She was devastated when she lost her job, but she kind of took the bull by the horn and started her own business. For the past 14 years, she's helped women with advice on their own careers. We actually have her Spark and Hustle book, which is really cool.
Excellent.
And she also has her business is called Women for Hire. She does seminars, everything. Really cool.
Public, speaking.
Yeah. And not only was she running the 2 businesses, but she was a weekly contributor on GMA.
And I think she's a mom, too.
She's a mom. She says everything that she was doing
She's
here.
incredible.
It's on her website. I believe it's shiftwithtori.com. We'll post it on the forum. So a shift, if you're wondering, is a dramatic change in the way you think, fueled by a powerful determination to break free from your past to discover a healthier, happier, and better life. She had been hiding the fact that she was struggling with her weight by clothes and telling herself that it was fine. And finally, a television executive had a conversation with her to tell her that she needed to lose weight.
Oh.
And that was her wake-up call. And she said she needed it. And she was
Okay.
actually really glad that it happened. She said she knew that she told her something she needed to hear, and she was grateful rather than being upset. Yeah, her before and after is here. You guys can't see that.
Can't really see
but
it,
it's
but
on her
it's,
website.
it's phenomenal.
So she said at that moment, that was the beginning of her shift. She realized in order to lose the weight for good, she had to make a radical and permanent shift in her thinking. And she said that anything she'd put in her mind was more important than what she could put in her mouth. So she had been telling herself that she was okay, that hiding it with her clothing was not an issue. But once she was told that that wasn't okay, and she changed her thinking and made her main focus weight loss,
You know, a lot of it is
changes.
mind over
if
matter.
you're telling yourself that it's okay
Right.
and you're confident anyway, then it's okay and you're confident anyway until you get that wake-up call.
And you know what? If you're happy with how you look, and that's fine.
Right.
It could be an unhealthy situation that you're in, and
It just
you're
so happens she's on TV.
right.
Yeah.
So that had probably a little something to do with it.
Right.
But just like I did today, mind over matter. I didn't need to have a piece of chocolate. I
Yeah.
changed my thinking. I was like, okay, let's do something else here.
So she said losing weight became her top goal. There were no excuses. She stuck with it, and she lost 62 pounds in a year, which is really cool.
That's fabulous.
So her shift, as I said, is her answer to millions of women, thousands